Hey there, YouTube. Thanks for checking out the VOD. It's Simon the Shoe here, and he is back from his first official work week. Yeah, I started my new job this past Monday on this recording of October 25th, 2025. So it's been 5 days since uh, my first work activity, and yeah, Yashu's tired, but he's good to go for some power washing today. Yeah, we're playing some Powerwash Simulator 2 that came out a couple days ago. Uh, didn't really get a chance to try it out when it did come out or the day after because I was super tired from work. But it's the weekend now. I do have time for this, so we're going to be playing this and then hopefully do another Pokemon Pizza recording later tonight. But I want to thank everyone for checking out the VOD. Hope you guys enjoy the watching, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back. I was just finishing up filling around with the settings and adjusting audio and all that stuff. So everything looks good to go. There's a kitty here. You could pet Ulysses. Oh, and there's Bubbles. The duck, super crouch. Okay, so you could really get low. Why are there's so many cats here? I love it. Oh, one thing I didn't check, is there a way that I can change controls? What are classic controls? Uh, hmm. Oh, they use the middle mouse button. Okay, that doesn't really matter to me. I'm like, what's the difference? Hi, Squeak. Oh, hey, I just got an achievement. In the home, pet all three cats. So there's three cats. Good to know. Okay, so skip that one, then that one, then that one, then the wide one. Okay. What was the inventory button again? Oh, tab is the dirt pad. Sprint. I want to change the sprint button. I don't want it to be left shift. I want it to be mouse 4 button. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. E is for task, R is for nozzle. 1, 2, 3 for cycling? Oh, extension. Soap. Wait, I already start with soap? That's kind of weird. Hmm. Okay. Is there a difference or? I got so much stuff to fuck around with. Oh, he's yawning. He's so cute. Okay, what do I do? Access jobs from the county map office. Great news! You're fully moved in, and removals vans moved. I'd say that 2 times fast. To the wash bay, awaiting your expertise. Don't think the van should pose too much trouble, despite you having to sell out most of your equipment. I know we got a bit carried away at the auction, but trust me, there's so much more potential in this place. Oh, and Jess says don't worry about paying for the van hire. In fact, she'll pay you. All right. I love getting paid. Okay. Kitty. Oh, the cats come with me on the job. Oh, that's cute. All right, Chad. You know the rules. Bottom, top to bottom. Wait, so okay, so if you do that, then sorry, chat. Had to sneeze. Them allergies. Okay, so you just got free range of the soap, huh? Okay, that's kind of neat. I don't have to buy the soap. It's infinite soap. I guess the developers were like really trying to find a way to make the soap useful, so I'm like, so they're like, here you go. We just made it infinite. That way you never run out, you don't have to spend fucking $5 to buy a bottle anymore. Which is great, I'm not gonna lie. Like, freaking, that was probably one of the worst things about the first game, is that soap was unnecessary. And I feel like it's a little necessary for, you know, those tougher stains. Or at least that's what they're trying to go for, right? But yeah, Chad, I was gonna yap about my work a bit, right? The work itself is fine. It's not like anything super hard or anything. It's just more like I need to just get used to like kind of like the swing of things again. I have, you know, not having worked for as long as I did, it's kind of rough. So I just kind of have to get used to it again. Which, you know, it isn't going to take very long. I'll adjust. And I like how I'm adjusting to the new Powerwash Sim and you're actually using the suds. Which is something, you know, SpongeBob doesn't like because the suds means he's sick. But yeah, the sudsy part does feel a little bit more, and it also drops down after a little bit too, so it has a little bit of effect. That's kind of neat. Get the whole side, fuck it. Everything gets sudsy. Give it the soap. Yeah, and you could also play this game with like friends too, and it's not just free play mode anymore. Like in the original you could play with a friend. You could play co-op with one person. And now you can play with like multiple people, so I'm assuming at some point, you know, the hollow girls will probably get to this because I know Crony really likes cleaning, so you say just having a quick nose around some The dings are back. Let's go. I miss them so much. I don't know if the soap makes too much of a difference, but if it does, that'd be awesome. And also, I don't remember if you could go like super low on the ground, because I'm practically crawling. Yeah, I think the biggest gripe I probably had with the last game was just kind of like the limitation of your movement. So this one definitely feels better, and it's still not even a full price game either, Chad. At the moment of this recording, it's I think $22. Regular price is $30. So, you know, still more than half the price, or still less than half the price of a AAA title, or in Ubisoft's case, a quadruple A title. And then the little animations, that's kind of cool. The little bubbly sounds is a nice touch. Also, your jump feels a little bit more floaty than usual. Not a bad thing. I guess the only thing that feels kind of weird right now is that I still don't know what the button is for the rotation. Oh, for the to bring up the like the equipment wheel. If there even is an equipment wheel. Because right now I'm just hitting 1, 2, and 3 to switch stuff up. So yeah. 810 RNG. Shout out to RNGesus. Okay. Why would I change the washer? I'm using the suds. Give me a second. I want to use the bubbles. Bubbles. Yeah, gamers, it feels weird just being on right now. I haven't streamed in such a long time. I'm pretty sure most people already forgot about me, so but yeah, I'm just kind of being chilling, just kind of doing my going back to doing my thing right now. It's the weekend. I got time. However, once Monday hits, I'm kind of screwed. Back to sitting in traffic for an hour. I'm gonna start putting the word out for everywhere you go. Thanks. I could use more work. Trust me, you're gonna get jobs coming from all over. I believe it. Come on, tire. There you go. Okay. And you know how good my business names are? Oh, I bet. I don't remember if Harper was in the original game. He's one of the characters from the original game. He probably is. I just haven't played the Powerwash one in so long. After doing the Warhammer DLC, I was pretty much done with the game. All the extra stuff that kind of came out of it, like Shrek's swamp and a bunch of other stuff, I just kind of was like, whatever. But yeah, the yellow highlight seems to work pretty well, so I'll stick with that for now. Then E is the task list. Okay, yeah, this is a lot better than hitting escape all the time and checking the list. just bring me up like a notepad and just cross everything off once I'm done. Fire, and I think the inside of the truck is the last thing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start doing that out of habit. There's a cabin door. Yeah, and then the cargo hold, the roof trim. Okay, that was one I missed. Truck's lower side. Go, here you go. Go, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Okay. You out of the way. Can I close this door? Or do I just clean it as is? I might just clean it as is. Front side, there's the back side. Or is there? Let me get this border first. Feel like I might be accidentally trying to do too many things at once. Okay, that's the roof trim. Word up, people. Caldera County's premium power wash is back up and running. Damn straight it is. If your grubby house brings stink eye from the neighbors, or every trip in the car feels like a walk of shame, hit us up. That's something I should probably do, chat. Like, since I'm earning money again, I should probably go and take my car to the wash. Because remember when I told a lot of people, when I told you guys that I was trying to save money any way, shape, or form? Yeah, that was one of the ways. Not washing my car. Okay. I see a big opportunity for soap here. Make sure you get all the spots. Okay. Which... I guess I don't really need the extension since I'm like less than 5 feet away from everything. Maybe I can use it for this. There you go. Please get the suds up top. Okay. I feel good about this. I feel as good as I can about this. Yeah, Chad, in the original game, it was normally you just get a stronger washer to get rid of all the tough stains, when ideally, I think what the devs wanted to do was, hey, use soap to get rid of the tough stains, not the super duper washer that we provide to you for like $5,000. Granted, it does help a lot, but yeah, nobody wanted to spend like, what was it, was it like the $5 to $10 you spend on every bottle of soap? Nobody wanted to do that. That shit sucked. and you keep losing money. It was ass. But this is fine. Actually, wait, Chad, no, I do see a soap limit. Hang on. It's literally right above my head. Maybe it's not an infinite soap. Maybe it's just a lot of soap. I really, really hope you don't get penalized for using it. Because I would like to use it more if I could. It would be nice. Oh wait, the bar's going up. That's not my... Hang on, chat. I want to see what happens if I get this, if I get the bar full all the way. I want to see what happens. If I can even do it. No, it looks like it just kind of stops after a certain point. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It is what it is. As long as it works and as long as I can keep spraying soap, I'm fine. I don't care. Bing. Bing. Yeah, I miss this. I miss this. I'm really glad that the developers are out of like, you know, the grubby hands of Square Enix now, so they can kind of just do their own thing, and I could just wash. Makes me happier. Yeah, the devs for this game, they did the publishing too, so they're like a full company now, which is great. So no longer needing another company to publish their game. And other than like Final Fantasy stuff, the way Square Enix handles like some of their other IPs, I'm just kind of like, eh. Sometimes. It's actually kind of the same way I feel about Capcom too, because Capcom can do like some really good stuff, and then we go like 10 years without a Mega Man. I really wish Mega Man Legends would make a comeback someday, but I know that's never going to happen. Although we are getting something close to like a Parasite Eve, so that's something. That's not Capcom, but it's something. My arches aren't clean. Here you go. Cabin door? Oh, cabin door step. One of these. Go. A wing mirror, so one of these. Both wing mirrors, okay. And roller shutter rails. This one? Oh, okay. Yay, first job complete. Let's go. This Muckingham Premier Power Wash, rinse and repeat. Oh, rinse and repeat. Greetings from Detergento, where we need you to cleansify unexpected discovery. Oh, what the hell is that? Is that a tub? Yeah, the replay! One of the biggest things I missed from this game. Okay, hey, 60 smackers, let's go. Oh wait, no, 200. What's the 60p? What's the points? Wishy, just as enthralled by her sparkling removals van. She says she'll give you first dibs on any furniture that she comes across, so keep an eye out for any new items appearing in the shop. It's all pre-restoration stuff, so pretty dirty, but I'm sure you're okay with that. Told you it would all come together. Sweet. If I just hit continue, okay. Welcome to the town of Detergento. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be detergent. Where the past meets the future to manifest a present that we can all live with. A thing happened to us the other day when I asked my colleagues to go to do a deep dive inventory on our public facilities. We found schematics for a revolutionary convenience installed in 2003, but then almost immediately forgotten about and assumed to be a bench. The whole thing is just pure Detergento. I mean, I pet the cat first. Always, always gotta pet a cat first. Does Ulysses just follow me everywhere? Do all the kitties follow me? Hey, Bubbles. Oh. I have a third cat. Where is he? Where's the third kitty? Chat, is that what I think it is? No. Can I shoot him off? Nope, no, I'm too strong. Yeah, there's two of my cats. Where's my third one? There's Ulysses. This was Bubbles, right? Where's Bubbles at? Yeah, I think the only one that's missing right now is Squeaks. I don't know where Squeaks is. I'm sure he'll be okay. All right, so this power washer and that power washer, is there actually a difference? Or is it just styling? Yeah, I think it's just styling. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go around the bend and get everything from that. This should be a nice quick job, eh? Oh, mine Canada? Eh? Not gonna lie, Chad, if I had this job instead of my current job, I probably would prefer to do this, but it's fine. As fun as power washing would be, I get to be around technology at my job, so it's okay. It's kind of crazy how, like, new the team actually is, though. It's like, so my manager has only been there for like 5 months. One of our tech engineers have only been there for like 3 weeks, and let's see, our IT director has been there forever. My buddy who got me hired, he's been there for like a couple years. Yeah, it's a big mix of old and new at the job, so that's been pretty good. Also, I get fed at my job, so that's never a bad thing. Getting food is always nice. Yeah, even as a contractor, they still allow me to use Zero Cater, which is the what you use to order food for the week. So yeah, that's pretty good. All right, the floor's clean. 9%. Well, I think what it is, chat, is that soap can only cover a certain amount of surface area before it starts, before it stops. So I have to clean. Yeah, I have to clean the soap so I can use more. You know, that's all right. That's pretty good. I can deal with that. Green one's fine. I always find the white nozzle to never be strong enough. I like the in-between between green and yellow. Red has all the range and all the power, but like no surface area. And yellow is slightly better than that, so that's fine. What's the warning floor? Oh, this thing. I think white for like the floor is fine. There you go. We're open. Surprise. Oh, what the fuck? Chat, I got bamboozled. I thought I was done. You bitch. How dare you? I should have known, Chad's like, this looks way too easy, and it turns out it was. I got hoodwinked. Dropping a hard H there. Let me get just a little bit more. Little bit more. Little bit more. Alright, and we're good. I still can't believe the game did this to me, chat. On my second job, they're like, "Surprise, bitch! Our wash services, we're camped down in the middle of nowhere and in one heap of filthy trouble. Come help." All right, I'll be there as soon as I'm done with this. Y'all gotta hold up for a bit. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch chat. This recording will probably only be like a couple hours because I don't want to spend too much time in the morning streaming. I wanna try to get in like maybe an afternoon nap if I can. 'Cause my body is still not used to being on the job anymore. So it's kind of acclimating. But I think for the most part I'm doing okay, despite the 1 hour drive from home to work and back. But yeah, some people still say that Texas has some of the worst traffic. No, it still doesn't. Not even close. Anybody who still tells me that, I still think they're full of shit. I go to them as like, "Have you ever been to California?" And they're probably gonna tell me like, "No." They're like, "Well, then it's not the worst." And then people sometimes tell me like, "Have you ever been to New York?" No, then that is also worse, because that is also worse. Because at least the traffic in Texas moves. In other places, you could be stuck for like. You could be stuck on the same block for like a solid 15 to 20 minutes and not move an inch. It sucks ass. That's why, chat, sometimes it's better just to get out there and experience it for yourself. Which is why when people like complain about something, I'm like, "Have you ever been? Have you played this game yet? No, then shut the fuck up." when all the like this past week when all the COD players try to badmouth Battlefield 6 and make COD look better, I'm like, dude, you played BF6 for like an hour, or you're just watching some VODs. Get that shit out of here. Your opinion means jack shit to me. Designed by local visionary Nadia Vonnegut, the pop-up restroom was designed to only appeal when needed. Oh, sounds like Japan. Relying on state-of-the-art camera systems and kinetic motion sensors buried deep within the sidewalk, it would... Okay, I couldn't even read that. Can I... Is there a way that I can see... that I can see old dialogue? I can manually save. Yeah, because I know that was an option in the original game. I just don't know if they have it in this game. Or if they probably do, I just have to find a way. Find a way to look at it. Driving me barking. Here we wolf again. Yo, I'd watch it. Sounds like an old Disney movie. Oh, chat. Speaking of Disney, supposedly they're doing another new Soarin' adventure for, I guess, the 250th birthday of America or some shit like that. So maybe next year when it comes out, I'll take a quick trip to Disney and be like and check it out. see if Stone wants to go. They normally would, especially since I buy him a ticket like every time. The only thing I'm worried about is, you know, how much the ticket's gonna cost me once I decide to do it. Is it gonna stay around the 175 range, or are we finally breaking 200? As a matter of fact, it might have broken 200 already. I just don't know because I haven't checked in a while. I feel like every time I hear news about Disney, price increase, price increase, price increase, price increase. The hell happened? Oh, son of a God damn it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely sanitizing the fucking sink and the garbage and the toilet. I'm definitely sanitizing the toilet. That's just gonna get so clean you could eat off it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Lower the changing table. Oh, for changing baby diapers. Like changing table. Oh, it's filthy. It's disgusting. I guess I'll get rid of this first since this is the hardest thing. Yeah, gamers. Back to the work. So, you know, per the usual, as a brand new IT person, yeah, I kind of had to wait a little bit for all my permissions and stuff to kind of go through. So, my first day was really just getting acclimated and doing the security training and whatnot and all that stuff. So just, you know, sitting there watching videos, being bored out of my mind for a bit. But you know, after the first day, then I started getting some work done, and yeah, I think starting next week I'll probably be more adept at working the ticketing system and taking care of more tickets. Hello, and Mario. Helping out more. So we'll see about that. Tea party. Yo, Lee, what's up? Ever. I don't got tea, but I got coffee. I hope your weekend's going good, dude. Miss you guys. Right now, I am just cleaning. Every time I think I'm done with this level, they keep throwing more shit at me. So, you know, it is what it is. More suds, more suds. Bubbles! Oh my god, I'm actually out. Holy shit. That's a first. Okay, yeah. You only... hey Wishy, just heard that the fire chief's dog's gone missing. Oh. That's not good. What do you want me to do about it? Not my dog. I'm a cat person. In game. Panic over. The chief just left the back gate open. Vulcan's home now. Yeah, see, nothing to worry about. Was that a butterfly that just flew away? But yeah, chat, it's kind of funny that this toilet kind of reminds me of the ones that I would normally find in Japan. Although Japan is kind of going through it right now because, you know, they kind of have a crazy lady in charge now. They, in the nicest way possible, you can call her a traditionalist, but even then, like, her views on some things just don't sit right with me, like, at all. She's supposedly like the female version of the current American president, and that's saying a lot. So I'm always worried about this stuff because I'm like, oh great, is this going to affect my trip? God, I fucking hope not. Oh, and chat, speaking of my trip, my sister bought she bought tickets for Tokyo Disney and asked me if I wanted to go, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll still be there when you go. So I got nothing else to do for the like, I only have like a week planned so far, and I'm going to be there for 2 weeks, so I don't know what else to do. Flying out on the 9th, arriving on the 10th. No, wait, someone's only gone and added a restroom extension below and grubby open bench on Equinox Boulevard. Noah, iconic. I'm already feeling the need. This is next level ingenuity. Yeah, if only America can be this ingenuitive. But yeah, I got a good amount of stuff to do during my trip there. A lot of food. Like a lot of foodstuffs. Head back. The wall. Did I finish? Okay, I think I finished that one. Good. You know, if I power wash the toilet paper, it should be ruined, right? Are you okay? Okay. Checking on the pup. She's good. At least I think so. I was very worried about her, you know, it being my first week back, so I wasn't sure how she would be. But she seemed to handle it pretty well. Yeah, what I'm trying to do right now, chat, is to get her to trying to think off the top of my head. I lost my train of thought for a second. Sorry. I'm trying to get her to use the pee pad if she ever needs to pee when I'm not home. So, I did spend a couple days last week trying to teach her, but it looks like she still hasn't used it yet. Because every time I came home, the pad was like bone dry. So we'll try again like today and tomorrow, and maybe she'll get it. It's a little hard because, you know, she's learned not to pee in the house, so that's a habit I have to break. I have to let her know that it's okay to pee here, just not anywhere else. But you know, she's smart. She'll get it eventually. It's just all about pounding that information into her brain. More suds, more suds. Give me soap. Yeah, with the soap, this makes my job so much easier. Oh my god. The hand dryer good yet? There you go. Alright, chat, when I'm done with this bathroom, I bet you there's another secret bathroom underneath this bathroom, so I gotta clean more shit. I'm on to you, game. Yeah, the wrong buttons and shit. Come on, come on, I'm so close. What's missing? I'm missing something on the toilet and the sink. Probably here. Yep, right here. Chat ads. There's these little crevices right here. Air AC unit. I'm not done with you? I am. Grab rail. One? Yeah. And then one of the inner walls is this one. There's the dirt here. Like over here or something? There you go. Okay. Alright. Hey, we finished. Let's go. I think that deserves another sip of coffee. and then it opened. And then once I got the outside clean, then we had the inside. Alright, cool. Rinson, you'll be delighted to learn that the public facilities kinetic sensors have been updated and has been successfully reintegrated into our public convenience network just in time for our upcoming Equinox Festival. I can state with confidence that you'll be hearing from us again. Alright, thanks, Tessa. Cool. Alright, campsite. Kinda curious how many levels there are in this game. Alright, can you clean this real quick? Oh, by the way, Chad, speaking of keeping things clean, yeah, so next week at work is gonna be a little bit rough because the facilities guy is not gonna be there. He's going on like a quick he's going on a company trip to the San Francisco office. So yeah, it's just gonna be me for a bit. My second week at the job, and yeah. He says give him a call like if I ever need anything, but I'm gonna try not to bother him because I'm just like that. But yeah, so far at the office, everyone's been really nice, so I'm pretty happy about that. I met some cool people here and there, and the ads are over. Thank God. Okay, stepping stones are done. We can. This is where you keep the firewood, the shed, like the itty bitty shed. The grill. I gotta get on the roof. Okay. Yeah, chat, if one person suds and then another person washes, this could be very efficient. No wonder they put 4-player co-op for story mode instead of 2-player. Yeah, if I had one thing to kind of, I guess, complain about the job so far, chat, is that a lot of the tools that we use are not great. So yeah, a lot of the stuff that we use is stuff built in-house, that is like years and years and years old. So, what my manager wants us to do, or wants to do, is kind of put a new spin on everything and update a lot of stuff, and, which is, you know, it's something that's gonna be like year-long projects. So hopefully after the 6 months they finally put me on full-time. If I do good. You know, the most important part right now at the moment is that I have to do a good job if I want full-time status. So I definitely need to do what I can with, you know, with the knowledge that I have. And hopefully they see what I have to offer, and then I get that full-time status. And if I don't get that full-time status, well, I guess I'm gonna be looking somewhere else. Because the way things are going right now, there is no shot that I'm gonna have any kind of money to afford healthcare, like on my own dime. That shit's gonna be way too expensive starting, what was it, next month? At least that's what I heard. Yeah, since I'm not really under anything, I have to sign up for what was it, Obamacare? But even with signing up with Obamacare and, you know, getting help with medical bills and any medical insurance stuff, yeah, my premiums are still gonna be like fucking thousands of dollars every month. So I'd be better off just not even having it. Maybe since I'm going to Japan, Chad, I'll do all my checkups there. They don't care if you're a foreigner or not. They're just doctors being doctors, you know, the way it should be. Is the barbecue done? I finished it already? Oh, I did. Cool. Oh, I just realized something, chat. Everything is also categorized. So you have the cabin and then all the little bits of the cabin and then the shed. Okay, so yeah, I'm done with the shed. I'm done with, yeah, and I'm done with the barbecue, and then the fire pit, and yeah. That's very, very nice that they separated it. sometimes, chat, it is the little things that, you know, make a sequel successful. All the little things that you knew was wrong with the first game, but you couldn't do anything about it because of the way it's coded. Yeah, definitely a lot better now. Camping is just something else, huh? It's almost like you're living in some lawless wilderness. I take this morning for example. I thought I'd make us pots of delicious porridge to eat after mushroom picking in the woods. You didn't get any of the poisonous mushrooms, right? Yeah, what if she ate the purple berries? Do they taste like burning? But yeah, chat again, definitely for sure my first objective at the moment is to move closer to work to kind of reduce the drive a bit. Yeah, taking an hour to get to work, it is what it is. I kind of signed up for this, so I can't really complain about it. The only thing I can do is, you know, find ways to make this a little better. I literally told my boss, like, hey, so so it takes me a little bit over an hour to get to work, even with traffic. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, keep trying to sell my house, and then move relatively closer to the work site, so that, you know, it only takes me like maybe 30 minutes or so to get here. I can leave at 8, get here at 8:30, and then be done with it, and then not have to worry about it anymore. And he was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Because even when I did the interview, I told him, like, I live fairly far from work, but it's not too detriment to me getting there. Yo, Thirst, what's up, dude? How's it going? How's the fam? I'm just cleaning right now. How goes it? You know, just scrubbing my troubles away, or washing my troubles away. So far the game's been fun. Yeah, it's more of the same with a lot of, you know, quality of life improvements. So, you know, I'm happy, and it's only the price of like you know, a DLC, so it's not super expensive. I only had to work maybe 50 minutes to pay for this game, and it was totally worth it. Alright, so once we finish cleaning the benches, we get to the fire pit, and then we're good. Very nice of the suds to disappear if I hit a clean spot. So if I do that, the soap should disappear because it's already clean. Yeah. And the fire pit. Yeah, it was either going to be this chat, Mega Bonk, or Ball Pit. I didn't really feel like playing with my balls today, so I decided to go with this. It's not. Oh, how is the little one anyway? By the way, what's the little one's name? I don't think you ever told me. Or if you did, I might have missed it, and I'm sorry. His name's Nathan. Oh, like my brother-in-law. Okay, that's easy to remember. Little Nathan. Woo! Gonna grow up to be like 8 feet tall like his dad. as a matter of fact, Chad, my nieces are actually relatively tall for, you know, for the average Asian shrew girl. Yeah, no, normally, the average height for like an Asian lady is like 5'5" or like 5 foot, yeah, like around 5'5". Allison's already like 5'6.5". She's only maybe like she's like up to my ear, so she's not too much shorter than me. As long as he doesn't have Greg over the knees, that'll be great. He's gonna be the American Yao Ming, which would be quite a sight. I'm not gonna lie. That would be kind of pog. Okay, all done with the log benches. Let's get the lanterns and the fire pit and the tea kettle and all that. But yeah, Chad, again, I am so sorry that I haven't been streaming like at all this past week. Again, it was all strictly for work. Once I move close to the work into an apartment and sell the house, things will get a lot better, I promise. Matter of fact, I actually told my real estate agent, hey, whatever offers they give us, let me know, and then I'll let you know if that's okay with me or not. Because we're coming to the point where if I start having to pay for a mortgage and rent, I'm going to fucking die. Because that's like $4,000 alone. There's a new job, yeah. I work with Herman now. It's pretty wild, I'm not gonna lie. Bowling Herman? Yeah. He's the one that told me about the job. He said like, hey, the guys over at my company are looking for an IT guy. I'm like, alright, sold. Let me do an interview. I got this. Turns out I did get it, so I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I had my first all teams meeting on with him and everyone else on Wednesday. All right, is the fire pit donezo? Hey, it is. Let's go. All right, only thing left is the smelly ass cabin and this log and this axe. Let me get this real quick. Back when we got from our walk, all our porridge had been eaten, even though hubby likes his stone cold and I like mine boiling hot. Oh, Vicky, are you a bear? To be fair, our kids' porridge was there for the taking, as they like they're somewhere in the middle. So yeah, I don't know if Herman bowls at Classic anymore, but if he does, you can ask him about it. Ray was trending on Twitter? Doing what? Oh, yeah, I saw that trend. Voice actor Ray... I mean, he kind of was for a little bit. Voice actor Ray Narvaez Jr. initiated the 10 Games to Know Me challenge on X on October 22nd, inspiring thousands of gamers, VTubers, and influencers to share collages of influential video game covers. Participants feature selections from childhood classics to modern favorites, often adding selfies, with posts accumulating over 5,000 engagements by October 25th. The trend promotes community interaction and personal revelations through nostalgic gaming pics. Wow. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, shout out to Big D. I still miss him. And I'm sure everybody does. We all miss Big D. Yeah, doing our best to keep his dream alive. Yeah, I think I bowled with Herm quite a bit when we were doing our Saturday morning stuff, our Saturday morning leagues when we were still juniors. I forgot what the rules were, but then I think it was like 2 juniors and 1 adult can bowl with you or something like that, for like the junior adult league. And then it was also a handicap league, so you know, if I shot anything over like, if I shot anything over 170, I would be so proud of myself. But yeah, Lee, I'll probably do my own 10 games to know me later today. Just grab a picture of myself, and then slap 10 game covers on there that that I think people would like and know me for. Matter of fact, what 10 would I pick? I've been alive for so fucking long that I don't know if I could just pick 10. 'Cause 10 doesn't seem like enough. At least not to me, anyways. Yeah, there's stuff from my Nintendo era. There's stuff from Super Nintendo era. There's PlayStation 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe not 5, but and then I have Xbox, not 360 because for some dumb reason I skipped that one. Yeah, no 360, but Xbox One, Series X, and then all the handhelds. Everything from Game Boy to fucking new 3DS to PSP and the Vita. Shit. I got a laundry list that's like 2 miles wide and 2 miles long. I feel like I'd have to pick at least one game from like each generation. Throw him for a loop. Say Pong. You know what? I'll do you one better. What the hell was that game called? Arkanoid. I'm a fucking brick breaker. That was one of the first games I ever owned on my Game Boy. Or Alleyway, if you want to refer to that. Yeah, I would have to put some real thought into this, because I'm like, the most influential game that I can think of off the top of my head. And then if I pick one from like each generation console, I'm like, damn, there's so many. Oh, Thurston, I actually had those the Nintendo Game & Watches. Yeah, I played those. My mom and dad brought those home from Hong Kong, and dad brought back like fucking 10 of them. Every time he goes to Hong Kong and comes back, he brings back like 10 Game & Watches. And I'm like, And I'm sitting here like, hey Steve, we don't have enough batteries to put into all these Game & Watches. And he's like, well, just fucking take them out and put them in the ones you want to play. And I'm like, you know what, that makes sense. Or I could even go like Missile Command. Now I think about it. One of the most influential games of all time, Missile Command. No, I'm out of soap, bitch. Vicky, tell you something else that's weird about camping out here. Everything has legs, even the log. What? Lady, what the hell are you smoking? Yeah, I played the Game & Watches from Nintendo and the Tiger Electronics shit that AVGN talked about that one video. Like generic ass Mega Man and generic ass Double Dragon and Street Fighter and all that shit. Yeah, they weren't great, but you know, it was something to kind of tie me over until I got home to play my actual Nintendo. Yeah, we were definitely poverty stricken back in the day. You just kind of had to do what you had to do. Maybe before I play Pokemon Pizza, I'll make that, or we could have fun and do like maybe an hour of me just like picking out games that were influential to me when I was as I was growing up. Okay. This roof is going to be spotless, damn it. Whether they like it or not. Also, thank you for covering the roof so I don't fall in. I wonder if the door's going to open and I have to clean the inside of the cabinet. If I do, this is going to suck. But yes, Thurston, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle handheld, was it? Here, I think I got the picture. Hang on, chat. Was it this one? Was it this one right here? Because this is the one I played with. Yeah, it had the cover of the first TMNT for Nintendo, and then it had like the play style of a Tiger Electronic. So it was kind of ass. Not gonna lie, it was kind of cheeks. But again, chat, poverty gaming. You kind of just did what you had to do. And for the most part, it actually did work. Okay, I think I'm good here for the most part. Let me trim off the sides a bit. Yeah, then after this, we got the chimney, so I shouldn't need the ladder anymore unless I missed a spot. Or I don't. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I can get rid of this now. I have to like lean in on something. Get out of the way. There you go. You know, maybe I should put that on the most influential game of game on my list. Put the Ninja Turtles green handheld. People are gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?" Oh, and chat. Speaking of my hands, fucking, I found where all the mosquitoes are in Texas. They all live in the city. Yeah, when on my first day on the job, I got bit 3 times on my elbow by a mosquito just walking from the parking garage to work, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like they wasted no time to bite my ass. Which is funny because I have a hard shell and I don't even know how the hell they got through it. fucking buzzwoles buzzing around me. Trying to give me the suck. Yeah, that's clean. That's clean. That's clean, that's clean. Okay, the front. Clean the puppy pads. The chair. Wear thin long sleeves. I don't think I have a single thin. I don't think I've ever gotten a single thin long sleeve ever since I moved to Texas, because it's either stupid hot or stupid cold here. Right now, chat. This is like going to be the only week where the temperature is just right. I think, because when I went outside today, it was humid. But it was like humid 70s, so I'm like, okay, this is manageable. This ain't as booty cheeks as it was last week when it was like fucking 90 degrees and humid. Get the lantern, there you go. I think the front's done. Yeah, oh, not quite. Here you go. Alright, now the front's done. Okay. Now the backside. We gotta clean the cheeks. And then after that, the playset, and I think this job will be done. By the way, chat, speaking of getting the job done, basketball season started, and my Warriors are starting 2-1 on the week, so that's pretty pog. They kind of ran out of gas, losing their first losing their first away game to the Trailblazers, but they beat the Lakers and they beat the Nuggets, so go team. I really hope Curry, Butler, Horford, and Green don't have to carry the team too much. Oh, Thurston, are you talking about the keychain spray bottles and shit? Yeah, I don't have any of those, so I'm gonna need to buy some. Maybe Amazon order some. Okay, 1 lantern, 1 telescope. Is the cabin good? Nope. I'm missing a corner block. What's a corner block? Oh, it's one of these. Okay. One? Yep. Ding. Yeah, I've seen those spray off cans that come in like pocket size that you can like bring on the that you could bring on like airplanes and shit. they're like they're they're little aerosol canisters like the size of my thumb. But actually, it's more like the size of Thurston's thumb. They're like slightly bigger than my thumb, more like the size of my middle finger. Oh, the telescope moves. Interesting. Stand's good. What am I missing? Is it in the scope? Here you go. Yeah, it was in the scope. Kitties! Aw. Where's Squeaks? Where's Bubbles at? Where's my third kitty? There he is. Yeah. Alright, one of the windows not done. Okay, which fucking window is it? Is it the one back here? Yeah, it's the one back here. Go, and then something on the roof is not right? Oh wow, that was it? Really? Okay. Is this spruce spring clean? Your friend Harper says, you'd be up for helping me out. My house is nothing short of a national disgrace. Oh, it sure is. Replay! Let's go. Let's see, I've just heard that you've got our deposit back, and after watching that amazing vid, I'm not surprised. Incredible job. Thank goodness for you and that amazing portable power washer of yours. Hopefully the bear or whatever it is didn't wake up and bother you. There's a bear here? Where? We left it sleeping on the lodge and didn't know whether to mention it or not. So this is a reference to Little Red Riding Hood. Fucking the two hot porridge, the two cold porridge, and all that garbage. Alright gamers, let's go back home and see if there's anything I could buy before we continue on to probably the last thing I'm going to clean today. And styles, washer styles. Washer equipment. There's some new stuff out there. Okay, so there's the swirly gig. I'm assuming that's for like the floors and shit. Yeah, what's the one I'm using right now? It's this one, and I have this one and this one. So there's here. Let's try out this thing. Chat, increase head size. Alright, I'm broke. I officially have no money. This thing doesn't have an extension, so we're just gonna have to wing it. Hey, Squeaks. Pet the babies. Alright, so this is Trilobite Lodge. Apologies for how filthy it is. I've just got back from a dig in Alaska to find the house looking like this, and my other half, Karen, that bitch, apparently vanished into thin air. It wouldn't be the first time. Whenever she gets a whiff of anything interesting, that's her gone for months. Ew. Oh, hey. What's going on here? Interesting. Oh, okay, hold 1 for the menu, I see. I don't know the difference. Oh, I do have extension. Okay, so there's... Oh, this is sick. Oh, this is sick. This makes cleaning the floor so much easier. I mean, it kind of works. You still kind of have to wiggle it a little bit. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. But yeah, it helps with cleaning the floors like really easily. And some of the walls too. And some of the walls too. But I think with this you might have to take a little bit of more time. You can't just wiggle your stick around too fast. You kind of have to be a little bit more patient with this one. But if you can be patient, it works pretty well. There you go. Maybe you just gotta swirl it a bit. There you go. There you go. Yeah, this kind of works a little better. But yeah, the new tools and stuff are pretty good so far. You know what actually would make this a little quicker? Soap. Yeah, and I'm kind of glad I picked this to be my last one for the day, because this looks like this might take me like at least a solid like 30 to 40 minutes. Just a short morning stream, chat. Nothing too long. I'm gonna try to save the longer stream for tonight. Because I do wanna get some food. I wanna rest a little bit more, and then I'll be ready for tonight's stream. Also, for those who came in after intros, I got rid of Spotify, like, officially. I'm using my YouTube Music now since I already pay for YouTube Premium. I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't I? And yeah, the Spotify cost, it's just becoming a little bit too much, and you know, they're starting to air some commercials that I don't agree with. I'm sure you guys have seen posts and shit about that, so I'm like, yeah, no, you guys suck eggs. And you also suck ass. I am never using you ever again. Because you're just a shitty company. But yeah, that's the end of my excursion with Spotify. Also when I was trying to set up the widget for YouTube Music, so that you guys can see the songs, it's so much easier. All I had to do was download something and then link it to my OBS, and then it started working. I didn't have to finagle and log in and log out and do all this other weird shit with like I had to do with Spotify. So I'm like, oh wow, this is fucking money. I should have done this a long time ago. I should have switched a long time ago. But yeah, I spent a little bit of last night, you know, looking for songs that are on my playlist and moving them over to YouTube Music and creating new playlists. So yeah. I was doing that until I got too tired, and then I fell asleep. That was my Friday night. So even though I didn't stream last night, I was still doing stuff for the stream. You know, just doing what I could. But yeah, my Hololive playlist has been updated. My Initial D playlist or Eurobeat stuff has been updated. I need to find a few more things. I need to get my I need to get the dance playlist updated. I need to do one for 80, and then I need to do one for the next karaoke stream. That one's going to be a private set list, by the way. But yeah, for the most part, I'm a bit surprised how much the same YouTube music is compared to Spotify. I turned it on and I'm like, oh, this looks just like Spotify. Oh, I get an actual lifter now. Oh, nice. I couldn't think of the word to call it for some reason. It's like, what the hell is this thing called again? A scaffolding? Alright, yeah, let me clean the sides first, and then I'll get to the floor. Looks like the path is almost done anyways. I just have to kind of get rid of all the little things here on the side. That one's done. This one's not done. For obvious reasons. Okay, and then let's do this. Yeah, Chad, back to some sports stuff. Looks like people are picking the Texans over my Niners again. They're thinking that because of all the injuries that we're gonna lose, and I can't wait until we win. Yeah, the Texans defense is probably going to be one of the more stingier defenses we've played in a while, but I still think we'll be okay. After all, we do have CMC and friends, so you know we're never out of the picture just yet. So that's how. Oh, it spins. That's kind of neat. Yeah, using this weird frisbee cleaner thing is actually kind of neat. Like if you can't find that one spot that you need to clean, pull this thing out, you'll get all the surface coverage. You're gonna hit the spot eventually. Definitely does not have the range, but it does have the coverage. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could clean the walls with just using this thing. Okay. You know, let me get the corners first. Yeah, this is the only thing the frisbee has trouble with, the edges. Yeah, I can't believe I'm actually getting tactical with my washing. This is weird. Okay. Oh yeah, Chad. I didn't tell you about my boss visiting this week, did I? At least not yet. Starfleet. Yeah, I know. I'm sitting here waiting patiently for the Orville season 4 to come out. So still waiting. I know they're doing it. I'm just waiting. But yeah, my boss came out from San Francisco, from the San Francisco office to come say hi and kind of like help me out with stuff, and give me an idea of like what the projects that I'm going to be working on are going to be, along with taking care of tickets and stuff. A lot of conference room stuff, a lot of whatchamacallit. So I'm going to have to, take down replace old ass TVs with new ones. Um, things. Oh, the frame's off. Going to have to replace some conference room cameras because I guess they're like super out of date and shit. It should be fun. Give me something to do. I actually have to because I'm the only IT person in the office, like physically. My boss was like, "Hey, go to TaskRabbit, log in with our IT credentials, and go hire somebody to help you." And I'm like, "You sure? I could do that?" He's like, "Yeah, I mean, I give you permission to hire help so that you don't hurt yourself." I'm like, "You know what? That's fair." It's just that, like, Chad, whenever I start a new job especially as a contractor, when I'm like, I don't know my place yet. Am I allowed to do this? I tread a lot more carefully, but once I get a little bit more free roam, then I'm just kind of like, all right, you need me to do this? All right, cool. And then I just kind of do it my way. They're happy with it, and then I just move on to the next project, or I start doing some more tickets. Suddy Rich fancy shot at the movie business. Our star dog needs a good washing down before tomorrow's shoot. Oh. Yeah. Thurston, it is. It's just that that's definitely not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, so if Airtable decides to not keep me, then I will gladly just, finish out the months at my apartment and then move back to Cali. Because I would definitely have enough money to, survive for like 6 months and then move out. It's perfectly fine. Matter of fact, I heard there's some shenanigans going on in California right now, around Alameda. So anyone who's out there, please be safe. I don't want anything bad to happen to the California people or my California peeps. So yeah, it looks like Thurston, looks like I'm gonna be stuck in California. Not California, in Texas for maybe another couple of years, or maybe a year or two. I wouldn't say a couple of years, but maybe a year or two. Yeah, there's too many. Yeah, there's too many what ifs in my life right now where I'm just kind of like, Or I'm like, all right, I just have to play this. I just currently have to play this by ear and see where it goes. Because if Airtable this, yeah, if Airtable really likes me and they decide to keep me around, then I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm officially your stable in the Texas office, so I have to stay here. I can't move back to California if my job is in Texas. And you're requiring me to go into the office five times a week. So, yeah, that's already putting a damper on my plans. which is one of the reasons why I'm going back to renting. Cause like, honestly, chat, with the way that the taxes work here in Texas, it is not worth it. And I'm glad I found this out by doing it instead of so that I can kind of relay this message to other people who might be considering this. Don't buy property in Texas. It's just not worth it. The stuff that you have to do, the stuff that you have to pay for and like manage, and all the BS that you have to go through for owning a house is so not worth it in this state. Because and I talked about this a lot. The one thing that separates Texas from a place like California and Washington and like all the West Coast places and New York is that this place has no state tax. And you might think that's a good thing until you try to rise up from like lower class to like middle class. So if you end up buying a home, and you're like, hey, where does all the tax money come from? It comes from you. There's a reason why Texas has the highest property tax in almost the entire country. I'm pretty sure it's like tied with Florida, or at least close enough to it. If not, maybe even more. So yeah, is it okay to move out here? Yeah, it's fine. Would you want to situate yourself out here? Probably not. Yeah, because at least with state tax, everybody, you know, everybody that works pays a chunk. Even the people who aren't like who haven't gotten their green cards yet. As long as they work, they're still paying taxes. So it's definitely more equal having a state tax. Chat, look, there's a max button. There's a max thing on my pole. Obi, what's up, dude? How's it going? Oh, the sound went off, but the alerts didn't. That's weird. Let me log on to Streamlabs and fix that, because I'm pretty sure that's the issue. Yeah, Toby, how's it going, dude? Hope you're doing good. I'm probably I'm gonna be on for just a little bit longer to finish this house, and then take a break, sign off for a bit, and then get ready for a Pokemon pizza tonight. Okay, let me try this again. How do I replay this? Streamlabs, stop fucking up. The wait, dashboard? What I want? No, I don't think so. I didn't want to download Streamlabs. Sorry, hang on. I got it. Recent events. Okay, there it goes. Hey, level 92, let's go. Toby, thanks so much for the resub. Hope your week's been good. Ding, ding. Oh my god, this house is filthy. I hate boilers. Note to self: Toby hates boilers. Hey, but at least the Jays won. That was pretty pog. You guys are already doing way better than Milwaukee did. Milwaukee couldn't do shit. I figured I'd count on Toronto to at least do something. Either Toronto or Seattle. I figure either one of those teams would have done way better than Milwaukee did. Yeah, it was like what, 11-4? I think that was the final score. It was like 11-4 or 11-2 or something like that. I don't remember. All I know is that Blake Snell got smashed, and I couldn't be happier. Because he didn't do shit for us. Just fucking getting paid by the Giants to recover, and then all of a sudden, and then he goes to the fucking Dodgers. He goes to our rival team just to fucking smoke us after he got better, and we fucking paid for his hospital bills. Well, it's actually one of the reasons why I'm glad we got rid of Farhan, because like I feel like he, like as a GM, he was just getting played like every single off season. Where's the beam gone? Oh, wait. Oh yeah, where's the beam? Hey, something. Leonard, what the fuck happened? Wasn't that beam keeping the volcano in check? What? What volcano? There's a volcano here? Yeah, you dropped a... Toronto dropped a 9 on them, right? In one inning? Yeah, that's almost as many hits as the Brewers got the entire series. They fucking suck, dude. How the hell did they get 90 plus wins? I will never know. The surface washer is pretty fucked, dude. I love this thing. It makes things so much easier and funner, and the new devices and the stuff in this game are pretty sweet. Everything's pretty pog. I really like this game so far. Screw you, IGN, for giving this an 8 out of 10. This should be at least an 8.5 out of 10. You done goofed again, but then again, it's also IGN, so nobody really gives a shit. Yeah, and the idea of just soaping whenever you want to is so good. Granted, you can only cover a certain amount of space, but you know, covering this much and then switching to the washer and just getting it done is so satisfying. It's so much more satisfying. Chat and YouTube, I'll say this time and time again, the soap changes in this game are like just right. They're 10 out of 10. IGN zone use, yeah, nobody cares. It's all about Game Informer now that they're back. Matter of fact, I did follow Game Informer on the Blue Ski since they're on there. Actually, before I do that, Yeah, I think there's only like one thing I use IGN for now. It's not, and it's not for news or anything. It's just for if you got any good deals going on, like 6 months of Game Pass for like $100 or some shit like that. I don't know. Anything to save me money on Game Pass would be great. Yeah, Metacritic takes scores from everybody, so it's definitely more accurate than anything, and it's based off 100, not 10. So yeah, way better. Ding ding. 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 Cool, and then the front door, and that should be it? Maybe? And then I gotta get all the way to the top. But yeah, I did read, Toby, that some people they kind of miss a little bit from the old game in this game, like how there's only a few. Oh, actually, maybe there's more. Hang on. Okay, yeah, they do have a third extension, but I have to buy the newer one first. Okay, never mind. But yeah, they're saying how like the soap changes is kind of like gimmicky and things like that, and I'm like, ah, dude, the soap gimmick is useful now. Also, I need to drink something. All right, there's the last of my coffee. And they're also not happy that they have to buy another game to play more Powerwash, and I'm like, dude, it's not even a full price game. Shut the fuck up. Like, would you rather pay like $25 for this, or would you rather pay a whopping $80 for fucking a Ubisoft quote unquote quadruple A game like Skull and Bones? Hey, get that shit out of here, dude. I think it's becoming like a big issue, chat. Fucking entitled ass gamers. You guys don't know how good you got it, man. You just don't know. Also, this isn't even being published by Squeenix anymore. This is being published by the development team now. So, don't you want the developers to be happy? You don't? Well, fuck you then. It's kind of funny though, Toby, because I've had this argument before with Evil about like who has all the power when it comes to a game, and I'm like, the publisher. Because if you don't make the game the way the publisher wants it, why would they have any reason to publish your game if they don't think it would do well? You would develop your game and it would just sit in limbo. Makes sense, right? I mean, fuck, I used to work for a gaming company. That's how it was back in the day. He-Man has the power, yeah, but He-Man kind of cheats with his power, so. I like Captain Planet better because he tells me the power is mine. Hang on, I wasn't quite done yet. I don't know why I switched. Wait, did I already watch this? Oh, I did. Never mind. Yeah, can you imagine if Dragon Age 2 was made more similar in the same way as Dragon Age Origins? It would be so much better. It would be an actual real CRPG instead of the weird action RPG that we got from EA. I want the fire ring because my coffee will be never cold again. I mean, Thurston, those are like the 300 IQ plays right there. So yeah, imagine if Dragon Age actually kind of stayed true to the form and it actually became, you know, a legit contender to games like Baldur's Gate 3. Or if Mass Effect Andromeda stayed more like Mass Effect 1, where, you know, I know the fighting system in Mass Effect is kind of clunky, but it definitely felt more sustainable. Like, it had its ups and downs, but I thoroughly enjoyed Mass Effect 1 for what it is, and then I enjoyed Mass Effect 2 for the improvements, and then Mass Effect 3 was just, I want to finish, I feel like BioWare saying, I just want to finish the series at this point. Okay, I'm very curious how this thing works. Did I just push the button? Aha. Oh yeah, I'd definitely rather use this thing than the scaffolding. The scaffolding is ass. Let me get the corners real quick. New job available. How do Dirt Finder? It's been a while. I have a big job for you, giant in fact. A billboard with the greatest announcement in the history of our county. Oh dear God. Hey Dom. So okay, so Dom, here's the thing. I did enjoy Mass Effect 3. And then the ending ruined it for me, but I liked my journey to it. That was my gripe. And I think that was pretty much what everyone said. like there's a reason why two of the creative writers from the beginning, I forgot what their names were. There's a reason why they left. And then EA was like, fuck it, just throw it out. We'll figure it out in post. Okay, nice. So when you bring it back down, it kind of resets itself. Nice. But no, I don't think Mass Effect 3 is a bad game at all. I just think that, you know, it tried. I think what it did was it tried to conclude everything way too quickly. But I did like Mass Effect 3. Like I like the gameplay, I like the scenarios, I like that they finally got rid of the stupid probe thing from Mass Effect 2, so that you can see more planets and stuff. But yeah, the invasion seemed a little bit lackluster to me. Like at the last hour, I got kind of bored. And that's just a personal feeling. I don't know if you guys felt that way playing it, but yeah, no. Everything up to that point, up until like the last part, I had a great time with it. But yeah, right now, chat. The big thing that I'm aware of is that Glenn Schofield, the mastermind behind Dead Space, he wants to make a Dead Space 4, and you know, the fucking the fucking billionaires in Saudi Arabia that have their heads up their ass. They're supposedly not gonna let them do it. And that kind of pisses me off a little bit. Because even though I've never played a Dead Space in my life, I want to see other people play it and enjoy it. And I think a Dead Space 4 would rejuvenate the series. Yeah, and there should have been a chapter on Earth. Yeah, the Earth part I felt like went by way too fast, and it was kind of You force the readiness and allies, you get the and based on how you do well with the other factions will be based on how ready you are for the invasion. But they never did that, and that kind of put a damper on like all the stuff that you did a little bit, because it didn't make it feel like it was worthwhile. Like, come on, dude! I got the fucking Korean fleet and the Geth fleet here. What more could I do? So instead it was more like you know, you go to their planet or deal with them on like an offshore thing, and then, you know, if they get there, they get there. If they don't, they don't. I don't expect MV4 to be made, and I don't expect X4 to be made. By the way, Chad, for 2026, we're definitely going to have to keep an eye out for more AI slop, because I know CEOs can't get their heads out of their asses to get away from that. So, yeah, we gotta definitely be aware of that. We don't play anything with AI intentional stuff on it. Especially anything from dumbass Elon and his stupid AI company. like if I see anything from like AIX or whatever the fuck he called it, I'm just gonna be like, no. You stay the hell away from me. I'm gonna play a perfectly good power washing game that was made by developers with little to no AI in it. And if they did use any AI, it would have been put in the description, you know, like an appropriate person. But yeah, I haven't heard anything about AI from Powerwash for a Powerwash Sim 2, so I think we're good here. But if it comes up later, then I probably won't be playing it anymore. And I wasted like $25. AI is the new rare candy from Pokemon Gen 1 when good old fighting and leveling up is organically better. It is. It is. And the only reason you would use rare candies these days, Chad, is if you just want to hurry up. I still remember grinding my ass in Pokemon Red, or maybe it was Pokemon Blue, I can't remember. But yeah, grinding my fucking Charizard or Blastoise or whatever the fuck I was using. ME2 and 3 were basically for drafts, man, given time. Yeah, they would have been good. They would have been good if they were given proper, you know, tender love and care. Some a little bit TLC. But yeah, I have seen like some like previews of full-blown video games made by AI, and I'm like, oh, this looks like ass. The code still doesn't work. Why does the code not work? It's supposed to bring you to Steam, and then you're supposed to enter it, and then you get a free game. You get the free game. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Maybe I can use the code, and then I can just give it to one of you guys, and then you guys can figure it out. Yeah, Chad, I got a free code for Borderlands 4 from Nvidia, and I'm like, oh, cool. All right. So I posted it to the boys, and for some reason it doesn't work. So I need to take a look at it. I did it real quick style. I didn't really test it or anything. I just know that it brought me to the Steam page. So it should have been a Steam game, but yeah, I don't know why it's not working. But yeah, if it gives me Borderlands 4 as like an extra game, I could just, you know, pass it on. It's fine. Thankfully, Steam has that inventory page where you can like house games that you might have, but that you already have. And then you can gift it to someone else for free. Because I think I still have like Civilization 5 or something in my inventory. And I've had that game in my inventory for like almost a decade. Still not getting Civ 7 because I've not heard good things about it. I gotta wait for the Civ 7 super sale before I even touch that game. Could it be that the code is attached to my account? It shouldn't, because if that was the case, then instead of giving me a code, Nvidia should have just gave me the game off rip. But it didn't. So that's what's making me think that you know, I could just give someone else the code and then they could download it. Yeah, because literally what it said on the thing was like, copy this code, and then post the code on Steam in it to get your free game. And I'm like, all right. I mean, I already have the game, so I guess I'll just give this. I guess I'll just give it to one of the boys. Yeah, and the only reason I figured this out yesterday, chat, is because I had to update my drivers for Nvidia to play Outer Worlds 2. If I didn't know that, then I wouldn't have figured it found out or figured it out. But yeah, supposedly Nvidia did give me a code for Borderlands 4. I don't know, it's weird. Weird that it didn't work. All the soap. All the soap. All the soap. No, I'm out. I'm out of soap. Alright, hang on. This. Dom, you're not listening. It brought me to the Steam page. I don't think it's a shift. It's not a shift code, because if it was, then it would be something along the lines of free keys or free accessories, or yeah. It literally says the game when I clicked it. I know I was tired yesterday. I wasn't that tired. But yeah, if you have to, for some stupid reason, you have to log into your Shift account, you already have one, so what's the big deal? Yeah, Chad, I'm old. I'm not senile, okay? Or maybe I am. I don't fucking know. All I know is that I need to clean this damn window. Yeah, chat. So far, this thing is like my most favorite thing to use out of all the new gadgets so far. I haven't unlocked many more new gadgets yet, except for this the UFO scrubber, but I'll get more. Actually, as a matter of fact, uh, yeah, the surface swirler. There's the Prime Vista X2 3000 Max. Just the Pro. That nozzle, the fucking Urban Extreme. Okay, yeah, it looks like the UFO scrubber is like the only new thing. What the fuck is this? Dual rotating 0-degree nozzle that makes work of dirt at long range. What the fuck is this? But yeah, chat. Normally for like a shift code, it would be for Borderlands, like any Borderlands game, it would just be for like keys or cosmetics. It wouldn't be for the actual game because that wouldn't make sense. You think Randy Pitchford would give you a shift code to get the game for free? Hell no. Because, you know, it's a premium game for only premium gamers. Or whatever the fuck he said. By the way, Randy, the game's already on sale. How do you feel about that? See, chat, this is what happens when I don't stream for like 5 days. I don't stop yapping. I just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Then I'm gonna do even more yapping later tonight when we play Pokemon. Which, by the way, chat, I did advance a little further in that game. I didn't advance too much though, because I kind of want to save as much as I can of the game for us. Yeah, so all I did was I finished the 3 rogue Mega Evolution fights, and that was it. That's all I finished so far. I finished the next 3 Mega Evolution fights, and that was it. You enjoy my yap? Oh, get ready for more. Talk about the weirdest shit sometimes. Ah, bitch. Where's my ladder? Where's my other ladder? This is one of the only situations, chat, where I started from the bottom and worked my way to the top. Normally, I work the other way around. I work top and then bottom. Giggity. Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, I really hope Herman doesn't make me do that on a job, because that would be kind of weird. But yeah, Thirst, it's still kind of strange to think of Herman as my as my go-to guy for network engineering. I think it's hilarious. Clean the bottom. This gunk out of the way. There's so much of it. Oh, I fell. Alright. Okay, one thing I have noticed about this game, chat, is that the grime surface to completion is a little bit lenient. Which can be a good thing and a bad thing. Like on the levels I played so far, I felt like I left quite a bit of grime, and the game was like, you know what, good enough. Okay, there you go. And I'm just like, all right, cool. Windows 10 support is in, and click here to get extended support. Toby, you might have to pay for that. So yeah, don't click it, because I'm not sure about that. But hey, chat, you know what's funny? For Windows 11, supposedly you can't make local accounts anymore, but I know how to with command prompt, so they ain't stopping me. It's official and it's free. Okay, that's good. Still, I wouldn't use it though. I don't trust anything that Microsoft has done like this entire year, like at all. Because they're trying to make Windows into a necessity as opposed to an option now. And they're making it harder for people like me, people who work in tech, to get rid of the bloat. And that kind of grinds my gears a little bit. Like, one of my favorite things in the world is just getting rid of random ass Windows shit. I mean, Toby, you can keep your old one as a backup. Which, by the way, how does it feel playing Helldivers on the new rig now? Does it feel better? I hope. There was another update like yesterday, chat, for Helldivers, so I kind of want to check that out at some point. Oh, it's not up and running yet. Okay, then yeah, your old PC is still technically your current PC. It's not new quite yet, but it's getting there. Come on. Come on, just don't fall. Just don't fall. Very cool. That's good, that's good. How come... Yeah, how come it wasn't cleaning this part? That was weird. I'll clean the trilobite. Here you go. I need to switch to a smaller one? Maybe. Toby, you might. You just won't be able to use them both at the same time. Because the way that the Windows licensing works is that it tries to detect more than one use of a license. So if you got multiple people using the same license, unless it's an enterprise license key, like what I had at my last job, then you'll get flagged. At least that's the general idea of it. But if you don't use them at the same time and just stick with the new one and then open the old one periodically if you want to check something out real quick that was on it, then you're perfectly fine. Calvin, it's okay, peeps. Data suggests that all is well on Mount Rushless. No seismic activity whatsoever. Alright, so you're telling me the volcano has not blown up yet. Good. I really need to get a bigger extension on this swirler. More than likely, I'll never use it again. Well, you won't use it again until you have to. Never say never. But yeah, I mean, I still use my my Alienware laptop every now and then, just to kind of keep it up to date. With the one that has the one that has like the 2070 RTX in there. old ass computer that it is. God damn it! I gotta stop falling. Oh, they put a ladder here now. Oh, that's so convenient. Okay, all right. I get up there? No, I can't. All right, I gotta bring this a little closer. Thank you for putting a ladder on the side. I hate walking up the fucking stairs. Yep. Duds. Okay, now we can work from the top down. As a matter of fact, chat, my old Alienware, the one I had before I moved to Texas, I still have that one. But yeah, I should probably e-waste that at some point. Yeah, that one's no longer in use because the screen broke. And I didn't want to send it back to Dell to fix it because fixing it probably would have costed me more than just getting a new one. You can grab the ladder from up there if you need to get the higher spot too. Oh, okay. God, this is so easy. This is so easy. This makes me happy. Okay, that should be good. Stuff on the side here and there, but not bad. Oh, Dom, since you're here, how do you feel about the RV game on Thursday? I know it's after Alpha's birthday, so I don't know if he had something in mind that he wanted us to try. Because if he did, then we should let Yuki know and let her know that we can play the RV game next week instead of this week. We're also not playing until nighttime because I need to get off of work first. But yeah, I think after this week I should be okay to maybe stream one or two more times a week. Because I finally gotten used to you know, driving to work and then driving back those 2 hours that I hate. I feel like if I tried to play this game with Tina, she would hate me because I clean the same way that Ray does. she gets so annoyed by that every time. Ray does the wavy things, And Tina likes to be methodical. She goes like, she like crouches and like slow rolls it like this. She tries to make it look nice and neat. Which, you know, isn't a bad thing. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, gamers, I'll get my team ready for Pokemon Pizza tonight. And then we should be good to play for like a couple of hours, hopefully. Thurston, I would do that if there wasn't so much stop and go on the freeway. Again, chat, the traffic in Texas is definitely not as bad as places like, you know, Boston or San Francisco or LA and shit like that. There is a bit of stop and go once you start getting closer to the city though. And because of that, it turns my 45-minute drive into a hour and 10-minute drive. But once I move, that'll turn into like a anywhere between a 30 it's going to average out to like a 30-minute drive, so it won't be as bad. I just got to send my ass down to South Austin instead of living in bumfuck nowhere in North Austin near Round Rock, or in the Round Rock area. Okay, so I need the scaffold. Now I need to use the scaffolding. Yeah, 70 minutes one way. That's nothing, right? That's nothing. That's nothing compared to what the fucking going to work in the Bay Area. But the Bay Area, wow, that was very lenient. Holy shit. Yeah, my parents who go to the work at the restaurant in South San Francisco, it's about the same thing. and theirs is a shorter distance too, so they have more traffic to deal with. If they don't leave in time, like at 6 in the morning, then they get stuck. Which is, I think, exactly what Evil's wife, aka my bestie, does. She goes to work at like super duper early to not deal with the traffic. Me, I'm just kind of like whatever about it. Ding. Alright, hang on. We got a good opportunity to use the UFO scrubber right now. But yeah, I think because I kind of prepared myself for this, and you know, living in California is the reason why I don't give a shit how far my work is, because I'm used to it. I'm just wasting more gas, chat, because Texas itself is so much bigger. Well, maybe not so much bigger, but it is bigger. So I got more distance to travel, and because of that, I got more gas. I waste more gas. So yeah, I wanna live closer because Texas has little to no public transportation. So I don't have a choice but to drive, and since I don't have a choice but to drive, I want to make it less of a drive. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I using that? Sorry, force I have it. But yeah, gamers, if you haven't gotten this game yet, I do highly recommend it. It is tons of fun and fun of tons. There's a patio here. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I can deal with it. Okay, I think I gotta use the, I think I gotta use the spray washer for a bit. I'm way too close to this. Yep. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, and chat, after I'm done playing this, I'll show you guys a general idea of the general area of where I plan to live next. This is gonna be my one. This is gonna be my 5th time moving in Texas. My 5th time moving in 10 years. My longest tenure being my house. Go. Come on. On the wall. On the wall. There you go. Buds. Okay, let's work on this. Oh, I can't get back up here. Okay. I do have to wash here. Hang on. Okay, let me stretch for a bit. Sleep in the car till train time. Yeah, because as crazy as it is, I do remember like BART station parking lots getting like super duper full early in the morning. I'm like, you're telling me I gotta get my ass up at 5 in the morning just to go to the parking lot, chill for like maybe a couple hours, and then go to work? Fuck, alright. Yeah, it's a living. Not the best living, but it's one. Alright, cool. So this off. Yeah, if I did move back to or actually when I move back to California, that is probably what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to live like on the outskirts of LA, like in like Pasadena or Glendale or some shit. And then I'm gonna park at the station, and then you know, sludge my happy ass along to work on a train or something. I thought I just heard... Yeah, did you hear something? I thought I heard a beam. Anyways, let's clean this wall. You know, as dumb as it is, I do always like the little nuances in the Powerwash games. Like how there's an actual story in this game. It's kind of wild. There's a story in a game about washing things. Come on, come on. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. Let's the floor a little bit more. Alright, cool. We're good now. Wait. Okay, it's sometimes a little unwieldy, chat, but I think I can manage. I think. Yeah, because what the UFO watcher tries to do is it tries to attach itself onto a wall, and sometimes I don't want that. Most of the times I do, though. Yeah, the swirly washer, it definitely seems like something that's still in beta. Hey Harper, what's up? Wishy, I've just heard from Sonia, the beam's gone because someone stole the merman's gem. Oh no, someone stole from Mermaid Man? Maybe it was SpongeBob. Or maybe it was the dirty bubble. Oh, there's a picture. Let's see. Yeah, Chad, I'm trying to figure out the things that I need to do this week before I head back to work on Monday. Other than, you know, set up an appointment to go look at an apartment, I think that's it. I'm gonna try to save as much as I can too. I'm not gonna get myself a 2-bedroom apartment anymore. So what I want to do, chat, is I want to get rid of the couch that I currently have and then get a futon instead. That way, if someone comes visit me, they could go sleep on the couch in the living room, and then you know, the bedrooms for me and the dog, and yeah. Told me the job's good. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself there. It's always just, you know, getting acclimated to a new work environment. That's always the hardest. I'm still learning on how they do things, and I need to also stand up straight or sit up straight.
Best tea party ever.
Out of drinks. Give me a sec. Here you go, chat. Rest in peach. Let me open up a can of whoop ass real quick. That's up on my hand. Ever come here? Get a cookie. Come here. On the bright side, Toby, a lot of the tools they use are cloud-based, so I can technically work from any machine that I want. But you know, as best practice, you should work from your work computer. Ready? Up, girl. Yes, cookie. E. 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 Daddy. Better? Got sneaky dog breath. Alright, cool. Yeah, gamers, I'll see where this job takes me. Hopefully to better places. Last job, like the last year and a half, I felt like I was kind of stuck in a rut. So maybe I got some more hope for this job. Boss is nice at least. He's the kind of boss that wants you to succeed, but at the same time he won't hold your hand. So I'm glad he's kind of just letting me do my thing. Matter of fact, I do need to check one thing today. I need to make sure the Task Rabbit that's supposed to be coming, the person from Task Rabbit that's supposed to be coming in on Monday, if he got my instructions on how to get inside the building. If he confirms, then that's it. It would only take me like 2 seconds to check. But yeah, that's the only thing I need to do today, I think. That, and I gotta order food. I haven't gone grocery shopping since I started work. Chat, what should I eat today? And don't say ass. Maybe that's the same thing. Okay, the inner wall. Try to finish this. Emma will be the chef. God, I miss Emma. Her weird plug suit with the detective jacket was just chef's kiss. She has like the best suit, and she's super cute. Oh, chat. Speaking of cute things, since I wake up so early in the morning now, I'm actually able to catch like Hololive Ian. I'm actually able to catch Hololive Ian like 8 o'clock in the morning streams, which is like nighttime for them. So I'm like, oh hey, I got to catch some of the group stuff now finally, and then I can now watch Fuamoko in the morning while I'm driving to work. But I heard Fuamoko Morning is going to be on a short hiatus, so that's okay. Our world is fun. It sure is. Now you know why Nintendo is so jealous of it. Trying everything in their power to make it crash and burn, but it's not going to happen. And because of all the nonsense that they've been doing, now Digimon is making a stronger comeback. Now it's better than ever. A lot of people have been buying the new Cyber Sleuth game, which I will probably buy soon as well because I can play it on my Steam Deck. Also ads. Yay. God, this thing makes my life so much easier. Like I'm not even aiming and I'm cleaning everything. But yeah, Dom, I'm glad you finally got a chance to try it out. It's been a long time coming. And then clean the top part. We're good. And the chair. The chair. Yeah, Dom. I know you were like really adamant on not playing Power Up because because of all the rumors about Pocket Pair copying all the wireframes and mesh and stuff from Pokemon. And then once that was debunked, people were just kind of like whatever about the game. I mean, they sold so many copies that it just didn't matter at that point. But yes, Ticking, thank you so much for getting Dom Pal World. So now he can have the experience that he should have had when the game first came out. Yeah, Chad, as a society, we really need to just get to the point where like where people have to start like citing their sources and shit like that. Like, what is your proof that Pocket Pair stole all the ideas from Pokemon? Just because Anubis looks like Lucario doesn't mean it's exactly Lucario. I'm sure there are like phone games that literally just stole from Nintendo and Nintendo hasn't said anything yet. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times when I'm just like, doom scrolling, I get those stupid ass phone ad commercials where like play your favorite Digimon in this non-Digimon game. I'm like, what? But yeah, it's always weird whenever I get shit like that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, what am I here? Yeah, this is that block, so I'll take care of that in a bit. Okay, I think this entire thing is done. Gotta take care of this. Gamers, welcome back from ads. Yeah, there's actually an event going on right now in Power World with some Halloween stuff, so I need to spend some time when I have time to take a look at that. But yeah, fucking me and Alpha played the shit out of Power World when it first came out. Sometimes I still do. Sometimes I just have the itch to play more, and then I just play more. And then if I really want to, I'll start a new campaign and start again from level 1 if I feel like it. Okay, now I'm washing the Tina way, which is, it's working. Yeah, gamers. Guys, I'm really gonna need your help to help me decide what 10 games I should put for the 10 games to know me trend that's going on right now. I think what we decided on like a while ago was we're gonna pick one game from each system. So I have to pick I have to pick a Nintendo game, a Super Nintendo game, a PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4 game, so that's 6 already. Xbox, Game Boy, DS, that's 9. And last but not least, maybe something from Series, Xbox One or Series X. Anything Armored Core Mech related? I'm probably gonna that could be something for PC. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, I could put like some of the most obscure shit that you guys have probably never ever heard of. But yeah, I think the 2 games that I know for sure that I'm gonna put on that list: 1, Sam & Max Hit the Road, and 2, Mega Man X. I think Mega Man X is gonna be my Super Nintendo game that I'm gonna put on there because I played the shit out of that when I was younger. Yeah, I actually think I liked it more than Super Mario World, which was kind of weird. Because I played the shit out of that too. and Mega Man X is not even, like, remotely as long as Super Mario World, but the replayability from Mega Man X was so good that I just couldn't put it down. I beat that game like once a day for like 3 months straight. Just because I felt like it. And then my mom got mad because I wasn't doing my homework. But you know what, chat? It is what it is. But yeah, it wouldn't be me if I didn't put some kind of like mech game out there. And then Sam & Max was just for like the comedy reasons. For first ever point and click adventure game that I finished, mastered, and could probably speedrun if I really wanted to, if there even is such a thing. I'm kind of sad that I kind of forgot quite a bit of stuff when I was playing Grim Fandango, because that was also one of my favorite games of all time. Well, one of my more favorite point and click adventures, because the idea of you playing as a character in an undead world appealed to me, and then learning more about Day of the Dead. There's a conspiracy afoot, and all the other stuff that was happening in the game. Yeah, it was pretty pog. I liked it a lot. Speaking of things that are pretty pog, I think we're close. Yeah, we're at 90%. Gotta deal with this side now. Yeah, if I was to put an Armored Core, I probably would put Armored Core 1. As janky as it was, the only reason it was janky, it was just because it was the PlayStation 1. That's the only reason. It was a PlayStation 1 running at like 15 FPS, but it was a glorious 15 FPS. And since I'm a little bit more into horror games now, maybe I'll slap RE2 Remastered on there, because I have no connection to the original RE2 as good as it was. But RE2 Remastered was the first actual horror game that I've played when by myself on stream for you guys. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Still won't touch RE7 though. I'm not gonna touch Biohazard because there's no shot that I'm ever gonna do like a first person Resident Evil game. There's no way. Like I couldn't even do Amnesia. What the hell makes you think I'm gonna do RE7? No, I'm out of soap. Wait. Alright, let's finish this. I don't know what that was, but cool. UFO washer saves the day. Yeah, what should I get to eat today? I'm feeling a little teriyaki. Maybe I'll get a teriyaki burger or something. Yeah, again, I haven't gone grocery shopping since work started, so I'm kind of running low on food. The only thing in my closet right now is candy for Halloween that I have to distribute. Toby, it's kind of a weird thing, right? Because and this kind of actually comes back to, you know, patenting stuff in video games. Genshin would not exist if the creators of Zelda and Nintendo decided to patent the thing where you're able to climb on walls and cook on the fireplace and on the campfire, right? So yeah, it's I understand the beef by taking assets, but I'll let it slide if you have the same gameplay mechanic as another game, or if you have something similar and you just kind of tweaked it a little bit. That I'm okay with. Yeah, because when I was playing Genshin, I definitely made the comparison like, wow, the climbing is just like Breath of the Wild. Yeah, so Toby, here was my take on it. Like we all know Anubis looks like Lucario, but is it Lucario? we don't know. It definitely doesn't have the body shape of it, but then when you look at him, who does he remind you of? Lucario, right? But yeah, even the Power stuff wasn't confirmed. Yeah, that's why when people want to throw stuff out there, like throw claims out there, I kind of take it with a grain of salt now. I'm like, are you saying that because it's true, or are you saying that because you're a Nintendo fanboy and you hate anything else that's not Pokemon? And don't you lie to me. I will know. Also, I think the Palworld Cozy Game trailer, when they announced it after Nintendo Direct, was hilarious. When Nintendo announced their Pokemon version of Animal Crossing. Right now, chat, I live for the pettiness. that people have in their hearts, because it's just making life so much better. All right, we got 4% more. Nope, nope, nope. That's the spot. There you go. Dom, did you hear about the thing where Warner Brothers might get sold off to Netflix or Disney? Now, again, I'm taking this with a grain of salt, but or maybe not Disney. It was Netflix and someone else. I forgot who it was, but yeah, there's supposedly rumors about Warner Brothers, because they have done shit all for like the last 5 years. They might sell themselves, or they might get bought out. Because I think Looney Tunes is on Tubi now, like on the free site, and word on the street is, aka the internet, is that it's doing a lot better on there than on what was it on Paramount Plus. Yeah, it's kind of crazy once you go from a whatchamacallit, a pay system to a free system, and then everybody finds out about your product. Oddly enough, Chad, I still want to see that goofy ass looking Daffy Duck and Porky Pig movie that came out like 6 months ago. Haven't done it, but maybe one day. Dom, I know it's not the same, but Netflix does have a phone game department. You can play games on Netflix. I don't know if they made any of those games, but they have a platform for them. But again, chat, yes, phone games. Nobody cares. Well, actually, no, Chad, that's not true. They're starting to care more and more now that phones are strong enough to support like actual like games that you would play on PC. Like the Blue Protocol game, the JRPG MMO that came out like last month. That's doing pretty good right now, and it's on Steam. So, you know, phone game on PC. A lot of games that are coming out are being cross console now. And then all you have to do is just log in with your whatever account you use for the game, and then you can just port it from your PC to your phone and vice versa. That seems to be the ongoing trend and model for a lot of games recently. There's a lot of potential there. I just hope they don't fudge it up. I don't mind Daz. Oh yeah. So Toby, that's to me that's kind of where the gameplay comes in. You have to differentiate the gameplay enough so that it doesn't feel like a Zelda game, but feels more like a Genshin game. And if you can do that, then I think you're okay. But if it just feels like something else, then something went wrong. Alright, what the hell am I missing? Central feature wall. What the hell is this shit? I'm so glad they put these fucking targeting things on the game. Is it this? Okay, yeah, it's this. Yeah, that's actually something that I've noticed a lot this year specifically, chat, is that a lot of people are really being hung up on like graphics and shit like that. When, you know, to me, definitely graphics is important, but not as important as, you know, how the game feels and, you know, the gameplay and stuff like that. To me, that's kind of what makes it or breaks it for me. If it looks good, great, more power to you. But I want my game to feel like that I enjoy playing, which is one of the reasons why I'm kind of a bit caught up on the whole Ninja Gaiden 4 thing, because I haven't played it yet, so I shouldn't have an opinion on it. But from what I'm hearing, from other people and how they like describe the game, they're mad because it doesn't play like Ninja Gaiden 2. Okay? And I'm like, wait, so you want this new game to play like an old game? I don't get it. Hey, we're done. It's like, do you want this game to be better, or do you just want the same shill every single time you play this game? Excellent job, Sprucey. I can see why Harper recommended you. Spotless house, hum reduced to 0. Now all I need is to find out what Karen's up to. Did she steal the gem? We'll never know, because we're gonna have to wait till next time. I mean, until Power World, was Pocket Pair ever a legitimate dev? Chat, Twitch chat, we'll chill for a little bit longer, and have this discussion. But for YouTube, this is where our story ends. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Powerwash 2. Thanks so much for checking it out, and I hope you guys, you know, hit that subscribe button at some point. Yeah, if you can, hit subscribe. Drop a comment, drop a like if you like. Ring the bell, and I'll see you guys in Powerwash Simulator 2, part 2, hopefully. Alright, gamers. Y'all take care. Love you lots. YouTube, you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.